It's all just fun and games. Chill, dude.
Happy New Year, my dudes. Hope yours was as great as mine and you got all your greats down within the first minute. I was stuck at work for both the eve and the day, but you know, capitalism doesn't work without taking advantage of the poor. Speaking of people taking advantage of others, I'm here with an extra long episode of Amberlynn for you lot. Let's get going, we have a lot to discuss.
Buckle up, pumpkin. We are going for a ride.
Hello everybody, so today is my January 7th weigh-in. My girlfriend's mom is also trying to lose weight, even though I don't think she should because she looks great as is. But she is also trying to lose weight, and so her stir fry is healthy. It is just chicken, a bunch of vegetables with low sodium soy sauce, and brown rice on the side. But I mean, I could eat so much of that, turning it into a good 800 calories plus. So I was worried. I was scared. I was like, here we go. I'm gonna be messing up again. Here's one of my biggest triggers, this and that.
She's literally ranting about stir fry and how it's a trigger for her, how her girlfriend's mum shouldn't be losing weight because Amber doesn't think she needs to, as if it's her choice to make. Another person Amber sees as competition. Imagine competing with your partner's mum. It would be hilarious if it wasn't sad.
I'm proud of me because normally in that type of case I would have been like stir fry, you know.
OMG, let's watch that again.
I'm proud of me because normally in that type of case I would have been like stir fry, you know. Stir fry, stir fry, stir fry, stir fry, stir fry.
I mean, isn't it Amber who loves repeating other people's silly moments in her vlogs? Just returning the favor, babe.
My girlfriend isn't a copycat. That's like a really horrible way to say it, but she tends to follow in my direction more. If I was to mess up on my diet, she would too. That's why all the weight she's gained, I do feel like I am 95% the issue because I was messing up on my diet, so she was too.
It's not that Kay copies her in making bad choices, it's Amber forcing Kay to fail when she herself fails to feel better. Calling Kay copycat when she's being manipulated and pressured by Amber is yet again a great way of avoiding true responsibility. But what else is new?
We are in control of our bodies, and I'm never in control of my body because I'm a food addict to the extreme. And I mean, I would sit there and eat myself sick, like just last year, just recently. I mean, so yesterday I weighed in at 370.2 and today I weighed in at 369.4, which is a weight loss of 0.8. So that means my total loss is 50.6, and that means I have 69.6 pounds to go. But before I get to 299.8.
Great job, minus 0.8 pounds is our gain. Great achievement in one day. But having almost another 70 pounds to go is making even me anxious for her. Technically, if she would keep this up, it would take her around 70 days to get there, but we all know better than that. It's just a matter of time her weight doesn't go down and we are straight back to Bingeville.
And I'm very proud of myself, and I'm never proud of myself.
Of course you aren't. When have we ever heard Amber saying she would be proud of herself? Compilation coming soon.
My girlfriend to draw her dream wedding dress, and this is what she drew. And she said that's supposed to be lace. So I don't even know what to say.
I can't walk.
So for those of you who come to our wedding, wink wink, this is what she'll look like.
Not everyone dreams about getting married. Personally, I don't think marriage should be a life goal you're super focused on. Instead, focusing on finding a partner you want to share your life with, have a good balance with, and share your worldviews with is a good goal to have. When you only focus on getting married, like Amber, you don't care who you marry as long as you have a ring on your finger. Amber has so far in present timeline wanted to marry all her partners. She doesn't care about compatibility or anything. She just wants to be a wife for someone.
Huh? Show them your plushies. Okay, now what?
See, Amber wants to marry Kay even though she clearly doesn't even like her. Not saying you have to share all the same interests with your partner, but at least don't make fun of their likes.
Oh god, I should have worn makeup. Hi everybody, so I'm gonna be doing a weight loss tag. There are 14 questions. I have not read any of the questions yet, so they're gonna be all a surprise, and I'm going to be answering them as fast as I can, so this isn't like a long video or anything.
14 questions. Let's hope there's something juicy.
The first question is, when did you start to gain weight? I was a chubby baby, and I started becoming obese when I was like 8. The lowest weight I can remember being is 290, and that was the age of 11. So
290 pounds at age 11. Again, I can't understand how that's even possible. I remember being around 80 to 90 pounds when I was 11, and as Amber and I are almost the same height now, I doubt she would have been much taller than me at 11. That's a form of child abuse. Number 11-year-old should be over 200 pounds heavier than their classmates. Can't imagine being her. I always feel sad when she talks about her childhood. Can't help it.
what was your heaviest weight? My heaviest known weight is 420 pounds. Is your goal a number size or a goal on the scale? My goal is a number on the scale. I want to say my overall goal is 230 pounds. I know people who are that weight and they want to lose weight, and it makes me rethink things. Is 230 still too big? I don't know, but if I was ever 230, I'd feel amazing. I'm currently 369, so even thinking about being in the 200s sound absolutely incredible. Like, you have no idea.
She's been overweight her whole life, the entire of it. I doubt she could ever get down to a normal weight, so for her to be aiming for 230 pounds is probably the best she could do. Could you imagine her getting down to 150 pounds?
What food will you not give up? I will not give up anything. I believe in moderation, and I do not deprive myself, because that is what makes me want to binge. That is what makes me feel like I am closed in a cage. I still have sweets every single day, and I'm still losing weight every single day.
I understand her mindset, but the point of not depriving yourself of anything and having things in moderation doesn't mean to have sweets every single day. The point of moderation is to be moderate, not to have no rules or no limits. This why she's 600 pounds today.
How do you reward your accomplishments? I do not reward myself because I have nothing to give myself, really. What will you do at goal? I'm assuming that is what will you do when you're at your goal weight, and my goal weight is 230. I have no idea what I'll do. I'll probably pass out. So if you're around me, please have 911 available. What makes losing weight hard for you? I'm a food addict. I'm not afraid to admit that. I come from a family of addicts, but different type of addicts. My parents both do drugs, and I was put into foster care at a very young age, and I turned to food, and I became addicted to it, and it became my best friend. It became a go-to. It became my medicine. It made me feel good when I wasn't feeling good. And if you're like that for 22 years, how do you stop doing what you know so well?
Still to this day, she blames her circumstances for being the way she is. Yes, she had a rough childhood. I can empathize with that, but there comes a point where you have to take responsibility for your own life and choices. Amber never learned that, and she's still refusing to.
Would you ever consider weight loss surgery? Weight loss surgery? No, I'd never get it.
Weight loss surgery might actually be the only thing to save her from herself, but I doubt she could ever stop binging long enough for the sticks to heal. I don't think there's any helping her. She's going to die with Emily.
Yesterday I weighed 369.4. Today I weighed in at 368.8. So that is down 0.6 in just one day. So I'm very proud of that. So I just totaled it all up, and in the first week of January I am down 8.2 pounds.
That's amazing weight loss in just a week. Good job, Amber. The first week of the new year can do a lot of good for one's motivation, and it clearly did a lot for her. Very good, excellent even.
I am down a total of 51.2 pounds, and I have 69.0 pounds to go before I get to 299.8. I want to reach the 350s since I'm 368.8 right now. I think I could reach 359.8 in the month of January. I would love that. You guys have no idea. I have not been in the 350s for like a year, and I feel like just that little amount I need to lose is so far but yet so close. I really want that.
I think that's a reasonable goal for her, losing 18 pounds more this month. It would have been better to begin with for her to set out mini goals throughout the year instead of just wanting to be down 70 pounds in a year. Setting checkpoints along the way is a better way of losing weight, as Amber is one to just think, oh, I'm ahead of the goal now. I don't need to work as hard until 3 months from now. Let's see how this all ends.
So I'm hoping I can reach that goal, and I just kind of wanted to mention it to you guys that I need to lose 9 more pounds to reach that, and I think I can.
Oh, she meant she wants to get into the 350s in January, not be 350. Got it, got it. So 9 more pounds to go. Doesn't sound too bad considering she just lost 8 pounds in the first week. I think she could have set the goal to 18 pounds or 19, but I guess she knows what works for her.
Making salmon tonight. All I have on there is some salt and lots of pepper. I like it like this. It's really good. But for breakfast I had an apple, and I dipped it in peanut butter, and honestly I wasn't expecting to like it like that much, but it was so freaking good. Like, it was way better than I thought. It kind of reminded me of like a caramel apple, but this is like the healthy version.
I never understood why people love peanut butter. It's sticky and heavy and it leaves a very stuffy feeling in your mouth afterwards. It's also very high in calories and fat, so for Amber to use it as a dipping sauce for an apple, I don't see the point behind it.
For lunch I had salmon, corn, and potatoes with feta cheese, bacon bits, and pesto, and it was delicious. I cooked for everybody besides Crystal's dad because he does not like salmon. I love that you guys enjoy my vlogs because you guys tell me, but I feel like they're just so boring. And you guys tell me they're not. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it, but I just feel like they are. Like, I don't even know. I just feel like I don't do anything. I'm just some lame-o sitting at home.
Her narcissism coming through again. I feel like I'm boring but you guys are loathing me and my content. Teehee, I guess I am amazing after all. She literally has done nothing but sit at home this whole week. Okay, she did go to the grocery store once, but other than that she just sits at home and talks to the camera. And that's it. Riveting content, I tell you that.
So this is a gigantic thing of organic baby carrots, and I mean it's a really big bag. You can't really tell on here. Normally when we get carrots, like I'll get the bag that's like half of this, and but we've been doing so good and stuff like that literally in just like, what has it been, like 4 days, my girlfriend and I have eaten that many carrots between us. So I'm about to try this. Yes, it's processed food, blah blah blah. But I mean, I'm just gonna tell you guys now, I do eat healthy, but I also eat processed food. Like I'm always eating fruits and vegetables, but I mean, I do not deprive myself. Anyways, I'm going to try this. It's a stir-fry rice and vegetables with chicken, and I will let you guys know what I think of it.
She just ate lunch off salmon, 2 days earlier complained how stir-fry is a trigger for her, bragged about eating carrots. Something doesn't add up here. Why, with all the progress she's been making, would she have processed food as dinner? Why not make enough salmon to have leftovers and have that? Or instead of having the salmon for lunch, have it for dinner and for lunch have something lighter like a salad.
So this is what I'm having for a snack. It's a soft baked oatmeal square peanut butter. They're alright. I mean, they definitely taste, you know, healthy, but I like it. I'll eat it. And I'm also having these Pringles salt vinegar. I'm having the whole can. Totally joking. I just want to trick you guys. Each Pringle is 10 calories, so I am having 14 for 140 calories, and they are right there.
That's just sad. 14 Pringles is 140 calories. What a waste of calories.
Yesterday I weighed in at 368.8, and today I weighed in at 367.2. So that is down 1.6. I am doing incredible. I just can't get over it. So that means overall I'm down 52.8, and that means I need 67.4 pounds more to lose till I get to 299.8.
Well, smack me silly, that was surprising. With the choices she made yesterday I was sure she would gain weight, but for her to drop 1.6 instead, wow, my body could never. But I think this just proves she can still eat a whole lot and still lose weight, so why not do it then? I believe she still could lose weight if she just tried, but after trying for 20 years I would be exhausted too. Wish she would have kept this up.
So my question today is, do you think spanking children is okay? I know it is a very serious question, and I'm going to answer it to the best of my ability because I do not want to upset anybody. I don't want to make anybody mad at me. I want to say, however you raise your children is up to you and what you think is right for your children.
Oh, fuck that. Spanking your children is not up to you. Are you kidding me? That's abuse, and abuse cannot be justified as it's your choice how you decide to raise your children. What the fuck, Amber? I'm getting mad.
If I had a child, I do not think spanking would be a part of my way to get them to not do something again. I feel like a timeout or grounding or take away something that they love, like a toy, Xbox, something that they enjoy. I grew up with my dad and my mother who abused each other. I just don't believe in abuse. I don't think that if someone does something wrong, they should feel physical pain, especially a little child. That is just my opinion. But I do want to say one thing. I do not think that people who spank their children are bad parenting. I never said that. I do not think that at all. I think everyone is raised differently, and so they grow up to believe in different things. And if you spank your children, that is up to you, and I am not one to judge. But for me, if I had children, I would not spank my children.
What is this? Twilight Zone. But oh, I forgot. This is the era when Amber was super open-minded to all kinds of shit. Be it pedophilia, child abuse, domestic abuse. Amber's here to defend those people, but later claiming she was just dealing with her own trauma over those matters. But to stand for victims? No need for that from Miss Amber. I'm getting real upset about this question. I just don't get why Amber would even want to have this kind of conversation with people, and to emphasize she's not judging people who choose to abuse their children. Are you kidding?
Okay. Are you kidding? That's unfair. She made those. I need to calm down. Everything's fine.
Amanda.
I'm an adult.
My girlfriend's mom is making this for dinner, but my girlfriend and I already planned dinner for tonight a couple days ago because I like to plan in advance. And what's in here is a ham, lentils, celery, carrots, and onion. And it looks really good.
That does look good. I'm not a huge fan of ham, but other than that, it looks really good. I don't understand why Amber keeps complaining about Kay's mom's cooking so much when she clearly knows what she's doing.
So this is Crystal and I's lunch. It is 1 can of organic chili by Amy's. It is medium with vegetables. It is 1 can of reduced garbanzo beans, which I call chickpeas, and also 1 little mini can of whole kernel corn, no salt added.
This is the lunch they chose to have over mom's amazing, colorful, healthy, fresh lunch. Beans from a can? Was there anything else they ate with it? If not, how disappointing of a lunch to have.
Ew, that is like the worst thing I've ever seen. Remind me never to lay like that again. Whoa, dude, whoa. So my girlfriend has a zit too, everybody. That's not funny. What the fuck? See?
See?
Braid today.
Haha, so funny Amber. Give us more of this randomness, please, for reals.
My girlfriend is currently peeling hard-boiled eggs for part of our snack. We're both having 2 hard-boiled eggs, a serving of natural sea salt almonds, and we're also having 1 Weight Watcher ice cream, which I don't have with me currently, so I'll show you when I open it. So my girlfriend and I will be having one of these. It's a Divine Triple Chocolate by Weight Watchers, 110 calories.
You know what? Another one of my beliefs is people shouldn't be eating nuts. Nuts are said to be good for you. They have healthy fats in them and good nutrients, but I don't believe they are good for you, especially if you are trying to lose weight. Instead, we should be eating berries. Just one of those beliefs I have. No sauce.
My weigh-in does not reflect on how I did yesterday because I did perfectly. I didn't go over my calories or anything like that. So I honestly cannot justify my weigh-in. Besides, here is my first crazy weight fluctuation that I don't understand. My girlfriend doesn't understand it. I find it to be a really big fluctuation that honestly, I'm upset about it. I really truly am. So let me just give you my weigh-in real quick. So yesterday I was 367.2. Today I was 368.6. So that's up 1.4. Up 1.4.
1.4 gain is a lot, but come on, it's no reason to get this upset over. She's already ready to give up. It's all the sodium from the days before coming to haunt her.
Means my total loss is 51.4, and that means I have 68.8 pounds to go before I get to 299.8. So I have decided that I am not going to weigh in tomorrow, and I'm not going to weigh in on Sunday because clearly I'm at like a weird fluctuation time right now, and I feel like if I gain tomorrow too, I'm gonna be devastated, and I feel like there's no way I can gain 3 days in a row. So if I weigh in on Monday, I might see, a drop.
Whatever works for you, babe. I think it's silly she weighs herself daily anyways. Of course there's going to be fluctuations, and some days the weight might go down a lot and others do up a lot. Why is she the only one surprised? She should know this by now.
So this is me outside. Well, I'm still in the garage. See. I had to take my dog out to go to the bathroom, so we had to pause the movie. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing.
She still thinks taking the dog outside means opening the door for them instead of taking them for a walk. I don't think I've ever met another dog owner who thinks letting the dog go to the yard is enough exercise for them. Maybe a teenager who doesn't know better, but an adult. Someone who begged to have a dog of their own.
Monkey. Monks. Monkey. You're not gonna show that face you just did. What is that face? Huh, Charlie? What is that? What is that? Why are you so weird, Monk? Why are you so weird?
I feel so bad for Monkey. He didn't deserve to have a life of neglect. I would love to know if his life got any better after Amber moved out. I sure would hope so.
So these are the butter beans that I'm absolutely in love with. They are seasoned butter beans, and for the whole can is 270 calories, but my girlfriend and I split it. And honestly, it is one of my favorite foods. I have never tried any other brands, but the Margaret Holmes seasoned butter beans is to die for, and I get it from Walmart. You guys should definitely try it. So this is half of the buttered beans. I'm using a small, what's this called? Like a small little bowl. So that's what they look like, and they're delicious.
You shouldn't say this about food, but that looks disgusting. Like someone had already had it once.
I'm also having a sandwich with turkey and light skinny cow cheese and a very small salad with feta cheese and the balsamic vinaigrette that I always talk about. So all this, calorie-wise, came out to under 500 calories. I'm pretty sure. I don't know the exact amount because it's on my fitness pal, but so that's what I'm having for dinner, even though it looks like a lunch.
Another constant complaint of mine, paper plates. Again, learn to do dishes. You are an adult.
So these are my perfumes for today. I'm going to use a Parisian Charm by Calgon and a Head Turner body spray. I got these both from either Walmart or Target. I feel like Walmart.
I hate when people overuse body sprays, perfumes, any type of fragrances, especially if they are trying to hide body odor with them. Just imagine what she must smell like, EWW, having a smell of sweet and floral mixed with sweat. It's giving me the chills just thinking about it.
I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I have a really big passion for writing. It's actually something I know I'm good at, and everyone who's ever read my writing has been like amazed and pretty much shocked, because on the outside I don't seem like a very smart person, but I am smart when it comes to writing. I enjoy it, I love it, and it's just something I've been passionate about literally since the age of 3. Like, I'm not even joking.
The age of 3? She's been passionate about writing since the age of 3? Why does she lie about stupid stuff like this? Everyone thinks my writing is amazing. Imagine talking about yourself like that. Having a good self-esteem isn't a bad thing, but I don't think this is that. Many of us have read her writing and it's, if not average, not really good. If she would practice, she could be good. She has stories to tell for sure, but she's too lazy to. She doesn't care to learn how to write a compelling story. She just wants to be praised.
Breakfast for today. I was gonna have something else, but I did my weigh-in today, and that went horrible. I don't know how, I don't know why. I'm very upset. You guys should watch my weigh-in because that should already be up, and I just feel so mopey right now. I didn't even want to go downstairs. These are in our bedroom, so this is what I'm having.
Jesus, you gained some weight? Who cares? Having a chocolate bar for breakfast isn't going to fix that.
So I'm sitting downstairs and I'm about to have lunch, and I'm just feeling very unmotivated today, mainly because my weigh-in went horrible. It's a Friday night. Crystal's parents aren't here today. They went out to go to some party thing. I don't even know. And I'm just feeling so unmotivated, and I literally just want to eat and eat. And I don't know what to do.
She lost around 8 pounds in 1 week, now gains some back, and instead of treating it just as it is, fluctuation, she's giving up completely. When Kay gains or stays the same, she uses it as motivation to put on another gear, not Amber, and yet Kay is the one who's worse than her. Kay's the copycat, Amber is the one who motivates and knows everything. Superiority over others is what gets her.
Hello everybody, so I decided to do something different. So here's a little mini get ready with me video, and I hope you enjoy. I will be doing a very subtle makeup look today since it's pretty late and I'm just going to the grocery store and I'm feeling kind of lazy. But this is the makeup I will be using, which I use every single day: e.l.f. liquid eyeliner, EOS lip balm, and CoverGirl mascara.
When you as pretty as Amber, you only need 3 products, cause she is very pretty. Too bad her personality doesn't reflect that. Girl, get your nails done, not cute. I'm struggling so much to understand how she can be this vain while looking like she does. She's relying 100% on the fact her face is cute, that's it. Kay might be smaller than her, but at least she's prettier, course she is. But Kay's going to live longer, no matter what her face looks like, and who knows, maybe she'll get a makeover and find what works for her. I would be sitting next to her. 1 spray is enough, 2 is okay, but was that 5 or 6, with 2 different perfumes? Oh, I would just die. Why didn't anyone tell her not to do that?
So this is my lunch today. It's carrots, shredded chicken, chickpeas, and onion. And there's literally like the tiniest bit of feta. You wouldn't even be able to, you can't really taste it, so, but that's what that is. I know it looks kind of like slop, but it's really not. It tastes really good, and yeah.
Here's the thing, I know she's trying here, she really is, but that food looks very bland. I can just imagine the texture of it. She's about to have a binge. Had there been some carbs added, potato or rice, maybe a light sauce, I don't know if that would have saved it, but I for one would not be happy eating something like that. Food is not just nutrients, it's also her main source of happiness. She's not going to be happy with that, but she'll find something else to be happy with. I'm sure of it.
So for the people who watched my video yesterday when I was having a moment of weakness, when I said I wanted to binge and just eat whatever I wanted, I just want to say that I didn't. But I just kind of wanted to make that clear because I did get a few comments. People suggested I should write because I enjoy writing when I feel like that, which is completely true. I should. I also got a suggestion that I should, excuse me, exercise when I feel like I'm on a binge, which is a great advice. So I appreciate you guys for your advice. It means the world to me.
Yes, she's most definitely going to take your advice. Definitely, no questions asked.
Today was a new day and I am succeeding yet again. My girlfriend's parents offered for us to order something to eat, and I knew exactly what that would be. That would be us eating over 1,000 calories in one sitting and then eating even more later on because it triggered us to mess up, but we didn't do it. We said no, and I made our own food, and I'm just proud of us, and I cannot wait to step on the scale on Monday because a part of me feels like it might say something amazing. So anyways, I just kind of wanted to say that. But again, thank you guys for your suggestions to help me with my attack of the binge monster, which I beat up that monster and I won.
Was this the first mention of the infamous binge monster? I didn't know it had been with us since the beginning.
So, not yesterday, but the day before, I weighed in at 368.6, and today I weighed in after the scale was like totally like up and down while I was standing on it. I was like, what is happening? I was 366.4, and I did re-step on the scale a couple of times, and it is accurate, so that means I am down 2.2 pounds. So that is like incredible, and I'm very happy with that. So that means my overall total loss is 53.6, and I have 66 more pounds to go till I am 299.8, which, if you guys don't know, that is my 2014 New Year's resolution.
Okay, so she was fluctuating and now is again super happy for having lost more weight. Why weigh yourself daily when your weight affects you this much? Why not find another way of figuring whether your diet is working or not? For instance, how your clothes fit, how are you feeling in your body, how is your mood, etc. Weight isn't everything after all.
So things are looking fantastico. I am very happy. I don't know if I'm starting my period, and if I am, that could wreck me. That could really mess up with my weight loss plans. I really hate having my period, mainly because it's not like set in stone. Like I could have it for a month, I can have it for a day, I could have it for 2 months, and I hate it. I really do. But anyways,
she's been having period issues since forever, and still it was Beck's fault for not taking her situation seriously and taking her to the hospital. I miss Beck, but God, the shit Amber put her through. It'll probably take me 10 years to get to Beck era.
These are the body mists I will be using today. It is Femme Inferno Sexy Fragrant Mist. I
Femme, not fam. Oh no, we don't know her.
I think I got that from Walmart. This is Lilies and Freesia Fine Fragrance Body Mist. And I got this one from CVS. So this is my breakfast for today. It's Blueberry Crunch Velveeta for 230 calories.
For 230 calories she could have an actual meal, but instead she chooses to have a cookie. And not even a good cookie, but dry, wheaty cookie. How is that going to keep her satisfied and full?
So today's been kind of rough. Just something happened in my personal life, and I was like really sad, and I was crying a lot and stuff like that. And normally in a time like that, I will turn to food and eat everything under the sun, but I didn't, and I'm still right on track. So I kind of just wanted to say that. Are you on track too, Crystal? Yeah. We both are. We're doing great. It's not just me, it's her too. She's helping me, I'm helping her, and that's just a bunch of amazingness.
And that's life. For most people, weight loss isn't exactly counting calories and monitoring what types of food they consume, but learning better ways to deal with their pain. Most obese people are emotional eaters, and no matter what the reason might be, they always turn to food for comfort. But when you make the connection and find other outlets for your feelings, the weight loss sort of just happens on its own.
I have mentioned these pot stickers before, so I decided to show you guys what they look like. This is a serving. It's 5 for 260 calories. It's the pork kind. The chicken kind is 5 for 240 calories. So I just kind of wanted to end my vlog. I'm sorry today is so short, but I will see you guys tomorrow, and if you aren't smiling, smile. Bye.
I just don't know what would work with her. When she doesn't lose weight, she panics and gets either very strict with herself or binges with no end. When she does lose weight, this happens. Doughy foods with little to no nutrients and ice cream. She just wants the weight to come off magically.
The scale we currently have, my girlfriend's parents bought for about $150 for me because they did this like a year ago because I was losing a lot of weight, and then all of a sudden our other scale broke, and it discouraged me, and I ended up gaining a lot of weight. And so they got me this one, which I am beyond grateful for, but I think this one's having an issue. I stepped on the scale and I saw a number that I was shocked with, so I stepped on again and it said something completely different. Not sure what to do. I stepped on again and it was something different, and did it again, it was something different, and it kept being something different, and I literally did it over 10 times. But I told myself I will keep stepping on until I see a duplicate or of some sort. I wasn't sure what to do. This has never happened before with the scale, and the scale is expensive, so I mean, it works really good. I'm not sure why this was happening. Maybe it's a sign from up above that I need to stop weighing in daily and just, take it a few days at a time.
Absolutely. The universe is definitely giving you a sign not to keep weighing in yourself instead of dealing with bigger issues in the world 100%.
But after I did it a bunch of times, the numbers were like at an 8-pound range, and I was like, what in the world? So I could have either lost to like 4 pounds to gain 2. So I kept going over and over and over. And after a while, okay, not a while, that sounds bad, but after, 12 times or 13 times, I don't even know, I could be counting completely wrong. There was a number that did pop up a few times, so I just don't even know. Like, I do step on the scale the same every single day. Today I was trying to step on it different areas just to kind of like wake it up or something. I don't even know. But before I get to my weigh-in, I do want to say that this is kind of not okay, and I honestly want to take this as a sign of I can't weigh in daily. As much as I love weighing in daily, I love seeing the numbers go down, I love making videos for you guys, I'm just gonna have to do it randomly, like start with every other day or every 3 days.
Oh my god, stop. You don't have to weigh yourself daily. That's it. Why make up such a labyrinth lie? Just say you don't want to do weigh-ins.
Let's get to my weigh-in. Yesterday I was 366.4. Today, supposedly, I was 364.8, which doesn't surprise me. So that means I was down 1.6. That means I'm down to 55.2 in total, and I need 65.2 more pounds to go till I am 299.8. The reason why I'm going to accept that weight and believe it is because I have been coming down a great deal. I did gain a few days ago, you guys did see that. So I feel like now I'm losing it and stuff. I don't know, but I believe that's true. If, a higher number would have popped up on the scale more, I would have totally accepted that number.
Totally. No one questions you there.
And the scale might be able to show you your accomplishments here and there, but sometimes the best accomplishments are felt in here, and that's your heart.
EWW, why does she try to be this inspiration queen when she doesn't even believe what she's saying herself?
Hello everybody, I'd like you to meet my best friend for the next 100 days. Every single day for 100 days. I will be hanging out with this beautiful machine for 20 minutes.
Why does she insist on making these huge big plan with her content when we already know she's not going to fall through? She just decided to give up weighing herself, when originally her plan was to do it for a full year. Now she's planning to do 100 days off movement. The issue isn't that she quits these things per se. The issue is she knows before she even starts she's not going to finish them. Why set yourself up only to fail? That's the issue. Say you are going to weigh yourself and do it when you want to. Say you are going to add more exercise to your day, and do it as often as you feel like doing it. It doesn't have to be this type of a goal. Or better yet, start with smaller goals. Say you are going to weigh yourself every day for a month. You are going to exercise every day for 2 weeks. Why does it immediately have to be a whole year or 100 days?
Exercising to me is a chore. Exercising to me is torture, it's boring, and I'm super lazy when it comes to exercising, just being honest. To sum it up, I hate to exercise. One thing we all know though is that exercising is healthy. It will help with your weight loss. Yes, the key thing in weight loss is the calorie intake and your nutrition, but why not become healthy as you're losing weight? As I pondered on this question over and over and over, I thought, why can't I become healthy while losing weight? And I can. I started my journey at 420 pounds and I'm currently 360 something. So when it comes to my exercise, I can't run a 5K. I can't do 1,000 jumping jacks in a row. I can't swim laps until, the hour's up. I can't do stuff like that. So I set a goal for myself to succeed in, and that is 20 minutes of the elliptical every single day for 100 days.
Dude, you couldn't even finish the squat challenge and it was just 30 days. I did. It was difficult, but not body vice but head vice. To start immediately at 20 minutes a day for 100 days is ridiculous. Start with 5 minutes, rise it to 10 after 25 days, then to 15 after 50 days, and after 75 days finish with 20 minutes a day. Build your stamina slowly and challenge when needed.
So with all that being said and the inspiration that I absorbed from my fellow friends, I will call these next 100 days
Okay, that's enough of that. But really, imagine if she actually would have lost the weight. This would have been inspirational to watch. But now, it's just sad again.
Hi everybody, I have all my videos planned, so I had no idea I was supposed to record this today, but I'm going to, and this is like my third video for today, and not only that, but I have another video I have to upload later, which is my day. I'm sorry if I'm bothering you guys. So this video is another, what's it called? Asking Amberlynn. So this video is just me letting you guys ask me whatever questions you guys want to ask me. I've done this before and I got like 14 questions and I was like shocked that I even got that many, but I really liked doing it and you guys seem to enjoy it just as much as I did. So you guys can ask me anything you want. It doesn't have to be about weight loss. It doesn't have to be about, you know, food. I don't know. It could be about anything, like from my favorite color to have I ever smoked a cigarette. I don't even know. I'm just trying to give you guys ideas because you guys can ask me whatever, and I will answer every single question that you guys ask me no matter what it is, and you can just leave it down in the comments, and I think in like a week or something I will be answering the questions. So please leave your questions down below in the comments because I love questions, I love answering, and I'm willing to answer anything.
So, she just made this video begging people to ask her more questions. Okay, another thing that has yet to change.
This is what I'm having for breakfast. It's 2 scrambled eggs, half of an onion, and half of a serving of spinach that I cooked myself. Well, I cooked it all myself, but it was like fresh spinach, and a tablespoon of salsa. And this came out to about, what, less than 200 calories.
She can have it for less than 200 calories but chooses to have a lousy cookie for 230. Where's the logic with this one?
So a typical thing my girlfriend and I like to do is we go in the freezer for our dinner and we choose what we want because most of the stuff we eat for dinner is in the freezer. So this is a brand that we like to get because it's only $1. We're being cheap this year. Let's just say that, because normally we used to spend a lot on groceries, but my girlfriend and I decided we're gonna have a limit. We're gonna help with money better, and stuff like that. So we get a few of these. Yes, it's processed. Yes, it's not healthy, but you know what? You only live once. I'm losing weight. I'm changing my habits in other ways, but I don't know why I'm giving you a big old preach, and I just really wanted to show you something hilarious. Besides the fact that these have faces on them, what the heck does that say? Let mama feed you. That's an awkward moment there.
What does she mean she wants to help with money with Crystal? She's not making any money. Does she think her not using Kay's parents' money is her helping them out? The audacity.
For dinner, I'm having potatoes, onion, and a pork chop. I love onion and potatoes. It's one of my favorite things. And pork chop is one of my favorite meats. It is, all this is so good. I also had this last night, or actually I had this yesterday for lunch, and this is just leftovers. This is about 360 calories.
So she does know what leftovers are after all. She just chooses not to have them. I would never dream of cooking 3 meals a day every single day, not ever. I would much rather starve than do that. Leftovers is the key to an adult's mealtime. Cook today and eat the next 4.
When I was talking yesterday about my scale being out of whack and messing up, someone suggested that I change the batteries. At the time I thought it was a good idea, but my girlfriend pointed out that it's not messing up for her, it's not messing up for her dad, and it's not messing up for her mom. So it's just messing up for me. I guess that's because I am a lot heavier than them by almost triple. But that just gives me more motivation to hop on the scale and to show that scale, you are going to work for me because I'm going to be losing weight and pretty soon you're going to be able to handle my weight pretty much.
Why would the scale start messing up with her now that she is losing weight and not when she was gaining it all back? Also, if the scale isn't messing up with anybody else, she can't even claim it's broken or dysfunctioning. It's just her. She's too heavy for it, as she said. But still, doesn't make sense to me the scale wouldn't start messing up until she's actually losing weight.
So yesterday I was 364.8. Today I was 364.6, which is down 0.2, and I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I really truly do. I believe the scale. Monkey, really?
In couple of videos now, Amber has been demanding others to be quiet because she's filming. Mostly it's been aimed at the animals, but there's been few times when she's complaining about Kay making a noise. I'm only assuming this is going to be a thing for her.
Day 2 is here. The only word I can think of is dreadful. Dreadful. Yes, I love Nora, but not that much. In all serious though, here I am, day 2, and I'm gonna do this. I really am. I feel like, awkward silence, but I feel like I can do this, honestly, and by making these videos, I feel like that is what's gonna keep me going even longer. I mean, if I don't make it to the 100 days, every day I want to wake up and be like, okay, just do it today. And if I do that every day, then wouldn't I make it to 100 days? I feel like, well, yeah, come on, so, yeah.
And that's exactly why you start small and continue doing more as you progress. It's good to have a bigger goal in mind, but had she started with just 10 days or a month, I would at least like to assume she would have continued doing so. But then again, she might also be the type who, when she sets a goal, no matter how small, she's going to fail it anyways. So, by setting a big goal, she gets much further than with a small one.
I did it. I did 0.880 miles today. Another 20 minutes, so that's 40 minutes more in these 2 days than I would have ever exercised. Monkey, you're interrupting. You're interrupting.
She's been doing YouTube for a few months now and is expecting everyone in the house to jump to her will when she pulls out her phone. Poor monkey. As if Amber's filming is so important that she can't give him a few pets while talking nonsense to her phone.
This is Danielle Steele book called Crossings. I love Danielle Steele, and every book I've read by her I've really enjoyed. The only thing I don't like about this book is that it broke. It's completely broken in half, completely. It's like 2 books.
How is that even possible? What did you do?
See, me and my girlfriend used to do like lots and stuff from eBay, book lots, and this is where we got that book from, and we had no idea that one of the books were going to be split in half completely, so I figured why not read this one, because it's like driving me insane. So sooner that I'm done with this book, the sooner I don't have to look at that.
Her need to spend money is astonishing. It doesn't matter how she gets to spend it as long as she gets much with it. It doesn't even seem to matter what she gets. Just give her stuff for as little money as possible.
So the next book, please don't judge me. This is a Trisha Paytas book called The Stripper Diaries. Trisha Paytas is a famous YouTuber, and she's been on lots of TV shows, and I love her to death. Like, I really do. She's funny. She's real. She does videos that she tries to make people, you know, it's kind of like controversial videos. I've talked about her before, but you know, she's real, and she makes vlogs. She makes random videos. It's just, she's great, and I've talked to her before, and she's really nice, honestly. But this is her. She used to be a stripper, but YouTube changed her, and you know, it's great what YouTube can do for people, and I know exactly where she's coming from. YouTube can change people. It's fantastic.
To compare herself to Trisha is again just wow. No words. She's been on YouTube for 2 months, maybe 3 months max, and she's already talking how YouTube has changed her life. It will eventually, but not yet. She really has her head in the clouds.
But this book is her actual diary entries from when she was a stripper, and I am so excited to read it and see, like, you know, what she went through, like, raw, and I'm just really excited to read this.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe Trisha would have actually kept a journal during her stripper days. No, just no way. It's fiction or it's her writing things from her memory, but there's no way that book has her actual diary entries. Just nope, 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 nope. I know Trisha better than that.
And the next book is by Rachel Kane. It's the Morganville Vampires series. This is the book 4. I've already read the first 3. I don't really care for vampire books too much, but at one point I did, so that's why I started reading them. Now I'm like meh about it, but I'm still gonna read them. My girlfriend did get these books for me because I wanted to read them with her a while ago. So this is the 4th one. If you guys like vampires, you will like these books. It's just I'm very, like, not into vampires like I used to be, like, at all.
I never got to the whole vampire thing when Twilight came out. I don't know. I guess having bloodsuckers in real life was enough for me.
If you guys ever want me to do any, you know, reviews on books that I read, just let me know down below. I enjoy making these videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Well, actually, I'll see you guys later. So, that's that. Everyone smiling smile. Bye.
I never want to do this again. I don't know how many videos of Amber's that was, but it most definitely was too many for one sitting. There's nothing in them. They are empty, nonsense vlogs of her showcasing how easy her life is, and she still complains. I'm exhausted. How infuriating it would have been to live with her. Either way, thank you for sticking around. I know my upload schedule has changed a lot from my first videos. I've just had a lot of work lately and can't bear to spend the little free time I have watching Amber's face. But this one was a treat for you.
Thanks for watching.